Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've made a video, so I just figured I'd pick up the old cell phone and make a recent update so everyone knows that we are not just doing nothing around here. I don't know if you guys know, but Sunny has foaled. She has a little filly there. She's got beautiful blue eyes. She's a beautiful little girl. She's very timid, but she can run like the dickens. So one of these days I'm going to try and get a video of her running around. It's kind of incredible. Anyway, let's see. We did some moving of the horses. Bo, the problem horse, not the problem, the guy who's done some damage to fences and whatnot, is isolated by himself in this little paddock because now that Sunny has foaled, she's in her foal heat, and what he will do is he will chase all the other three boys. Well, there's four, but one's a gelding, so he doesn't really care. But he'll chase them away. And we actually found Monty down the road. So I don't know how he got out, but it's so much of a problem for the horses that they actually jump fences and do whatever they've got to do to get away from him. So we've got him isolated, so he won't chase them anymore, which does alleviate a little bit of feeding issue, because I had the three boys in here and the gelding was out with her, but it was harder to get like hay over the fence into here in the volume I needed for the three horses. It's a little bit easier with the one. It doesn't have to get quite as much hay into that little paddock, which I guess is a concern. But here's our hay. We got 4.5 rolls. We are working on getting more hay. The fence that we were going to put up is already up. We did that a couple weeks ago. I'll try and stitch in some video for that so you can see how that came out or happened. We're putting up the fence from the back edge of the tobacco barn, which I've just begun, and going straight down to the road. And that cattle panel there is going to end up being a temporary gate at the very end, so we can get the little bush hog in here and cut all this down if we need to. We'll probably end up having a regular an actual drive gate put down at the end. I'll put a wooden post on one end, wooden post on the other end, hang it properly, nice and strong, you know, concrete in the posts and all. And it won't be long before this fence is up, because I've just got to tighten this post onto the wall, which I have a strap for that, and then it's just a matter of pulling the fence tight and putting the little strappers that hold them onto each post. we have separated the last boy goat that we had over by the coop, Maverick. We brought him over here to the barn. He's in the front section of the barn. Andre is here with Bo. Andre and Maverick are ferocious against each other when they are around each other. So I felt it was important to keep them away from each other. See, there's Maverick now. Even though Maverick doesn't have horns, he is a ferocious fighter. In fact, he's terrible even when I go in there. He wants to go all stupid like goats do. Let's head over by the coop and give an update of what's going on over there. It's not too far a walk. It's pretty close. The sheep are all out in the field past the horses you see out there. Still got 12 of them. Let's see what's going on over here. Everybody's got hay, so they should all be munching. Okay, so here we got Bancy. She's probably pregnant from Maverick. Thusa could be pregnant, but I don't know if she is because we got her when we got her, she was supposed to already be pregnant. She wasn't pregnant. We tried to get her pregnant with another goat for a long time, and she never got pregnant. I think she's sterile or there's some other problem with her. And Goji here, she's probably bred. However, she preferred Andre over Maverick, and we had Maverick in here, so I'm not sure if she actually ever let him breed her. So she might not be bred, but she might be. The girls over here, these are the little ones. We're not breeding these yet. Probably going to this year. Ruby, Princess Ruby, Galloway, Juno, and Brownie, who's over here. They're all over here eating. The pups are all sleeping up against the coop. So are the big dogs. And Pamela the turkey's walking over there. We're going to go around and go in to that section because the other girls and the other chickens really haven't had much screen time. And I've got to admit, I'm not sure of which one of these girls is which. I think the one with the white tail is Nessa. Anyway, it's Nessa and Nora. These are 5 young chickens. They are not laying yet, they're too young. So here we have the 2 black goats here are Nessa and Nora. And you see that one over there has a white tail, this one. And then that one over there is Opal. She gave me a scare this morning. She was laying on the ground right here and was basically unresponsive. I couldn't get her to get up or nothing from outside the gate here. I had to actually go in and approach her before she lifted her head and be like, I'm all right. So that was a scare. The chickens we have in this section, we got one here, the rooster, and a bunch of chickens down there in the corner. A couple over here. Oh, fantastic egg layers. They're laying in the shed here. We're getting almost 10 eggs a day, and You wouldn't imagine this many chickens could lay that many eggs. There's only about 7 or 8 chickens in here of laying age. That's kind of incredible. And we got our goose rather. Ducks are all over the place. There's ducks over here. There's about 20 some odd ducks over at the barn. And the weather is turning to fall. Everything is dying off. All the trees are losing their leaves. All the leaves are turning brown and yellows. Here's our little filly. Here's our little girl. Anyway, I think that'll do it for our new update. There should be more to come as I learn more and more about the video editing stuff. Should go pretty well.